Shalom Israel, once again, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, double honor to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone, salutations to the hope for elect. Lord willing, this be edifying, real quick, and I'll figure out a title afterwards.
How long did it take to do
YNs
this? A couple
have
minutes?
figured out how to use
Nothing too crazy.
their dreads.
Do you look like this 24/7? No, I don't. You said I'm black as dirt? That's crazy. Bro, how? Creativity. Being a lock.
I told him, straight drop this and ziplock that. Right on my waistline is why I kept that straight.
Or some shit. I want to know how you gonna do this. That's supposed to be a grill. That thing might burn through. That's supposed to be his grill. So people don't use grills out here no more.
Like this.
They gripping each other. Once they start letting go, I can spread it out. Now you frozen the fast.
Like that tissue, Melissa.
That tissue keeps saying what?
I get that shit from the side.
That's Chef Boy Fu RD. Them things got too much. Oh, hold on. I can see the water bubbling. Nah, them things got too much seasoning on them.
That's the top. All I gotta do is turn it
He
over.
cooked them chicks. He definitely cooked them shits. They still cooking too. Alright, well.
Okay, we have gooey duck, geoduck, and this is what the actual. Oh, that is too much. I am too immature for this. This is too much. This is gooey duck, and the actual clam is right here. This is the skin. You actually supposed to do this to tenderize it. You can eat all of this, even this part. You know, I eat a lot of things, and you know what? I eat.
Red Lobster is betting on black diners with its brand comeback. Right? After filing for bankruptcy in 2024, Red Lobster is bouncing back with a menu revamp and a new strategy to appeal to black diners. The chain brought back favorites like Hush Puppies and Popcorn Shrimp, introduced seafood boil bags, and says 2025 sales are 40% higher than this time last year. So you fucking, yo. First of all, that go to show you the influence of Jake. You know, we have the greatest influence. We set the trends. We're the greatest consumers, the biggest consumers. You know, keeping up with the Joneses and competing with one another and keeping up with all the trends that we set. All right. You know, we keep this place afloat. If all of us stop spending money for a week or two, this place would not be able to stand. You know, just Jakes, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians. Slakia. So, this how much our people is indulging in these abominable fucking foods, man. All right, to the point where Red Lobster is counting on the sales of you Jakes, the 12 tribes of Israel, the trends that we set to to bring them out of debt, to bring sales to their business to the point of saving, to the point of keeping them making money, so this is Jeremiah chapter 4 verse 22. It says, "For my people is foolish, they have not known me, they are sottish children," meaning stupid, "and they have none understanding, they are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge." So with all this influence, with all this money that we spend, all right, we can't do ourselves no good. It's doing us no good. We have no knowledge of how to free ourselves from the hands of our enemies. We have no knowledge of how to gain true respect amongst these other nations who have a voice, all right, when it comes time to make decisions for the earth. All right, we have no knowledge of how to establish unity, keep a certain level of order and structure amongst our own people. We have no knowledge of how to keep money in our own, circulating with our own people. All right, like these heathen nations do. Okay, we have no knowledge of, 2/3 of our people have no knowledge of the scriptures, of our history. We have no knowledge of what the fuck is going on on the face of the earth. The deception, the perception of reality is totally fucked up, ass backwards. Our people are stuck in la la land, and don't know right from left, but swear up and down that we got everything under control. So the point is what, like those examples, those are just examples of the mentality of 2/3 of our people. We could be creative enough to take your dreads, which are of the heathen, take your dreads and make a ski mask, which ski masks are used to hide your commit crimes, to hide your identity, right? To commit murders, all right? To do robberies, all right? And so our people could be creative enough to turn a fucking doorknob into a port to do drug transactions, all right, without having to do hand in hand, face by face, because that makes it more difficult for you to get robbed, all right, and that makes it more difficult for to be identified as to who is running the place. Is who's running this what they call trap house or place where drugs are sold. Trap house or drug house. So again, right? Our people could be wise enough to make a makeshift grill out of aluminum pans, all right, and some charcoal for some damn crabs to make some abominable ass foods. That woman, our people were wise enough to turn an abominable food into fucking clickbait, all right, to get views and likes, all right. Folly is set in great dignity, all right. That woman was wise enough to think of some wicked shit, how to take a abominable food that resembles something sexual, the privates of a man, all right, had that fucking whatever fuck that clam, the name of that clam was. That bitch was nasty as hell, but she was doing some nasty shit, eating some food that she know is nasty as hell. That's unlawful, all right, for followers and likes, all right, and she gonna get all those followers and likes that she looking for because that's the way this world operates. The more stupider, the more dumb, the more wicked and profane the video, the more followers and likes you gonna get, So, but ultimately, it's all, all of this so-called wisdom, all of these good ideas are going to be it's going to lead you to being destroyed. Eating these abominable ass foods, pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, all right, leads to cancer, leads to bad digestive health, all right, leads to sickness. Ultimately, you can lead to death, all right, having all types of diseases, all right, and the nigga will argue you down, or you give him enough proof, proving that these certain foods are. Everybody know pork ain't right. You got niggas still trying to defend that shit, And then when you tell people that pork, shrimp, crab, you tell people that shrimps, crabs, lobsters, sharks, alligators, all that shit it fucks up your health. All right, or it's against the Lord. It's the same way, nigga don't want to hear it, But yet and still they dealing with all types of manner of health issues. But anyways, this is the law on I'm gonna let it speak for itself. Leviticus 11:9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters. All right, so people say that being a parent, or life don't come with a book. It does come with a book. Everything is in the scriptures. All right, the law, statutes, and commandments. All right, the Bible should be the foundation. It will be. The law, statutes, and commandments that are in the scriptures are going to be the foundation for all human life in the very near future. It's supposed to be like that now. That's the way the Lord intended for it to be, for all human life to behave within the do's and the don'ts of the law, statutes, and commandments, and it's beneficial for you. It's in your best interest. All right, it's good for you. Only good can come to you from keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. And when you don't, only everything bad. That's the only time anything bad. All right, you can get sick. It ultimately leads to death. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers. Them shall ye eat. Simple, not difficult. if it has scales and fins, that's it. That's a quick examination. As long as it got scales and fins, you good. All right. Sharks have fins but no scales. Crabs don't got scales or fins. Shrimp got I don't know what the fuck they got. They don't got scales or fins. They shellfish. All right, clams, mussels, all that shit. They don't have skin, scales, or fins. Alligators, they don't have scales or fins. Maybe they do got scales, but they don't have fins. All right, it's simple. It says, "And all that have not fins and scales in the seas, and in the rivers of all that move in the waters of," right? Octopus don't have scales or fins. "And of any living thing which is in the waters, frogs don't have scales or fins. They shall be an abomination unto you." All right, catfish has fins. It has no scales. All right, and people, niggas love them fucking catfish nuggets. And so this is Proverbs 14:12. It says, "There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the ends thereof are the ways of death." And so all these inventions, all these thoughts, these good ideas, so-called good ideas, ultimately they're not good ideas. You don't know what a good idea is. You're incapable. The Lord has blocked our people from doing that which is best for you, which is serving the Lord, keeping, observing the law, statutes, and commandments. All right, exhibiting faith. All right, obtaining wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. All right, so that you can, because out of all these good ideas and inventions and thoughts, ultimately, if the Lord not dealing with you, if you're not chosen, if you're not part of the elect, if you're not going to be saved and delivered in the day of the Lord's judgment, then even before that, the Lord not dealing with you, then you're going to wind up receiving that micro C-hip, conforming to the image of the beast, this new world order. All right, and you're going to have to be destroyed as 2/3 of the nation of Israel. Those of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians that won't make it in these last days. All right, that won't pass the last test of faith, which is the receiving of that micro C-hip. All right, so ultimately, whatever you think, whatever ideas you may have, all right, if it's not revolving and surrounding around the spirit power, Yahweh Hashem Shai, all right, first and foremost, then it's gonna lead to your destruction. It's gonna lead to your death. All right, you're not gonna be able to carry any of the money or riches gotten by these good ideas with you. All right, it's gonna be for nothing. All right, you think these are good ideas and it's beneficial for you, right? But ultimately, you're not preparing yourself for the kingdom of heaven. You're not being recognized by the Lord as being worthy of being forgiven in these last days. So Lord willing, that was edifying. The ultimate message is always for the nation of Israel is to repent or die, man. But prepare to be saved or prepare to be destroyed. Shut up! So with that, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makakadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect, beginning with the 144,000.